All right, how we doing today? So I got 2nd December 2021, about 12 something, 12:15. Hope everybody's doing well. 12:15 in the afternoon. And thanks for tuning in to the channel and video. So I'm just talking a little bit about, I just thought I'd sit back and let this thing just, I don't know, I want to collect data, a little bit of data, and then, put it out at the appropriate time, but not too long. But this Oxford High School shooting up in Oakland, Michigan, all right, at that high school up there. I didn't write the name down, all right, but it obviously it looked like it was a nice school, almost like a little community college campus, yeah, suburban area or in the country, one of the two. I didn't look up where it's at, and it doesn't matter. But this Ethan guy, all right, 15-year-old gunman, all right, killed 4 and injured 7, all right. Let's see here. Hannah Juliana Tate Meyer, Madison Baldwin, and Justin Sheelan. Now, what they want the high school wants to name the football field out of Tate Meyer, all right, because he was, I guess, a fierce football player for their respective high school. So this guy is looking at 4 counts of murder, all right, first-degree murder. 7 counts of assault, felony firearm possession, and also possession of a firearm as a minor. And actually, prosecutors up there are looking at the prosecuting their parents as well, basically for their election of parental duties. Okay, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they do. So I don't know what to tell you, you know what I'm saying? But this incident was not, well, it was claimed that was going to be that was a bullying, that this guy was bullying, but actually he wasn't. All right. I think he was a little bit different. I agree to that. Okay, that he talked to himself a little bit different. He thought a little bit different. Okay, but just based on the information I saw, that tape before that shooting, all right, that this was premeditated. All right, and according to what I saw, that he was speaking to either a teacher or a faculty member about passing a gun. Okay, so how would somebody, an employee of that school, let something that it happened? They let that happen. Somebody knew that, okay, that incident was going down. That's pretty much a telling incident here. All right, that boy was pretty much set up to cause chaos in that school. All right, why? Probably to concoct some type of reform. All right, things like any type of terrorist training. All right, how to react to somebody with a gun. All right, that'll try to heist the school. All right, more than likely, more gun reform. All right, more excuses for the state of Michigan, and also Congress to reform, for gun reform, especially around schools. You ain't supposed to be bringing no gun around no school anyway. All right, so this is probably an agenda to it. All right, and this is a suburban school. And I'm pretty sure they'll have their own little, mitigation techniques or whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy just ends up being on some type of juvenile probation until he turns 18. All right. It'll probably take maybe a couple of years for this thing to fizz out. Severance to families. I know how this thing goes. You've got mail. And it's not too much to worry about. But I'll tell you this, though. Okay. This stuff doesn't happen in like those little smaller communities, these quote, excuse me for saying this, these white communities. But this stuff doesn't go down like that in places like Detroit or Ann Arbor or like Chicago or whatever, Cleveland. And I think this is, again, a ploy to try to bring that reform also like in suburban areas. It goes to show you can get it anywhere. And I'm going to tell you something, all right, that people that look like me or Latino people, just because you move out there to those neighborhoods, that doesn't necessarily mean things are necessarily safer. Maybe a little bit better, maybe a little bit comfortable because you get out of the tenements of the city, okay? But when you see stuff like this, and from what I understand, it's just like the 58th school shooting over the last few years, don't expect too much to be different. So, have some type of preparedness with yourself and your children, okay? I mean, things ain't all, what all glitter is not gold in these suburban communities. It's something to think about. That's my analysis or whatever. Y'all be safe today. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to have some things to talk about today.